Hi, I'm Stacy Beck. Welcome to Studio Chatter. We've got a full show lined up. We'll talk about helping your kids stay safe.
I'm Angie Murphy. We'll talk about making big changes in your life with a personal coach.
And I'm Angela Euler. We'll also talk about a local shop that does things in the gourmet way.
And we'll talk about getting ready for the Miss Utah competition. All that and more are coming up on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. What happened to May? Summer is here.
Guys, we talk about, oh my goodness, like Valentine's is almost here, and then spring, and now it's summer.
It's summer.
May is crazy. We were just talking about that.
How has your May been?
December, not December.
I like that.
December.
100%.
Yep.
My May, I feel like, was as equal busy-wise as my December. Maybe even more.
We say this every year. It's such a great comparison.
It is. I feel like I need a Christmas budget for me as well.
Yes.
Right?
Right. With all the birthdays, graduations, Mother's Days.
We've thrown in some weddings, some showers, birthdays. Rhett turns 50.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Stacy's turning 20.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hold your tongue.
Right?
We can't censor.
No, we can't. Anyway, it's crazy,
It's
guys.
been a busy month.
But good. We had some dance recitals. My 2 little 3-year-old grandkids.
Oh, I bet that was darling.
Oh, it was so fun.
The littles are so
Angie,
cute.
we
So
did
great.
this with our girls. How are we to this point of now our girls are having...
Isn't it surreal?
Yeah.
And I feel like it was just a second ago
Yeah.
we were there doing that. With
That's
Miss
crazy.
Leanne and Joni,
Yeah.
and now we're full circle up doing it.
Good days.
And Knox is starting baseball, and we're doing those tournaments. So it's fun though.
It's full.
It's fun not being the parent and just enjoying
Just
the
showing up.
grandkids and showing up
Yeah.
and just loving them. Being like, I'm gonna go to the fence and be that awkward
Yeah.
grandma that's like, Knoxie, go!
Yeah.
It's okay. yeah, it's just embarrassing.
Well, let's talk to a parent in the middle of all of this. How's life, Angela, right now
and
with
thank you
4
for coming,
kids?
right?
Yes, of course.
I'm just gonna take a sigh of, yeah. It's
This
good.
was an
this is
escape.
this is as calm down as it's been so far. That's how my May's
So you're
gone.
enjoying being here then?
This is great. This is fantastic. So
Good.
Well, you look
Yeah.
darling.
yeah.
And on
Look
top of
so
4
cute.
kids, you had an addition.
Yeah, we have 10 puppies.
10.
10
What breed?
puppies. They're Cavapoos. So Cavalier King Charles with a poodle.
I don't know what that is.
My. I think Pete needs to put up a picture on the screen because
Yes.
you posted them and they're
darling.
Yeah.
They look like golden doodles.
They do.
A little bit.
They do, but they're so much smaller. So
Oh.
for people who have a small space, they want something small, doesn't shed, perfect temperament, doesn't destroy your house.
Okay, and that's, you have
Not a
the mama
yapper.
dog at your house.
Yes. So we had the mom, and then the mom had a daughter, and she grew up and had a litter too. So each mom had a litter of 5. That's how we got 10. So it wasn't one, but so one of the litters, like the stud is like a 5-pound. So I'm talking, they are
Oh.
teeny tiny little teddy bears. They're tiny.
I think that's
So
almost
they'll
too
be
little
like
for
this
me.
big when they're full grown?
Some of them, yeah, like between 5 and 10 pounds, full grown.
That's perfect.
Mom gives birth to something bigger than that, and that is
Yes.
just tiny.
That
That's,
is little.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're teeny. They're so cute.
I still can't have a dog. It's just too much to care for,
much.
guys. Right? I'm trying to.
my
Well,
son's
after
dealing
you've
with this right
had
now.
all your kids,
No.
and you're just kind of like, I'm good.
I am.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but for different people, you know, there's some older people that like my uncle has one. Such a great companion. For him.
I agree with you
I
there.
agree.
It's just a stage depending on where you're at. You know, if you have kids, what a better time to have a dog than in the summer when the kids the toy that keeps on giving
Yeah.
This is
to
true.
keep them busy.
I just need to hire someone to clean up the poo and to feed them. You know?
They
Yeah.
have automatic dog feeders now.
Oh, and cat feeders. Our cat comes around every night at 6 p.m., maybe 7, and just starts scratching at the back door. And one night I was like, oh,
Stacey, I didn't even know you had a cat.
he is 14. We're just waiting for him.
He's had 14 lives, not 9.
He truly has. But one day he came and was scratching, and my little grandson that's 4 is just like, Grandma, he's a cat. He just wants to eat his dinner. And I'm like, I know, I'm horrible because I'm bugged that he's coming to bug me.
But he just wants dinner, 1 meal. Oh,
Anyway,
so great.
But we went out on the side-by-side. I know last time when we were
Yes.
talking about what are we excited for, we went out on the side-by-side. Have you guys ever been out to Little Moab? It's on the
I've
west
heard of
side
that.
Yes,
of West
we
Mountain.
have. Yep,
That's a fun place to go.
it is.
There were trailers, people out there camping, 4-wheelers, Jeeps, side-by-sides.
Did you just go
heck.
for the day?
Yeah, we just went out for like 3 hours.
That's so
How
nice.
fun.
It felt so good. My son brought theirs and we just loaded them both up, so that was good.
That's super fun.
And then
Rhett
I-
made me go on a hike. So
Made
that-
He made you go on a hike.
You don't, oh, I can't even wait.
I know
love
I
hikes.
do, but sometimes like you're just not feeling it. But
And
he's
you
like,
weren't.
it's short. It's
And
going to
was it
be
short?
short. It was short. It was.
Wait,
Where did you go?
He was hopeful that he could find some deer sheds or something, and he had seen one, and so
Okay.
we did find one, and it was fine. But
And
yeah.
where at? Local?
Just up Spanish Fork
Okay.
Canyon, just up a little trail.
Okay.
So it was good, and it was good to get out. But yeah, and the river up there was
know.
crazy.
Isn't it crazy?
It was just coming down.
We
Every
are
day
just-
when I'm walking it, I'm like, oh, this is so surreal.
Yeah, and then they said at Gunlock there was a girl that fell into one of the pools, and they had to rescue her.
I've heard of several rescues this
Yeah.
spring. Was that recently?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
just this last week. So be careful.
So, yes,
Water's
safety
going.
right now.
Some people it's accident, other people just get in their kayaks and head down the Spanish Fork River.
I know.
Voluntarily.
And the resources that called out,
Oh my gosh.
they had no clue. They had no clue. We were
Did
in
they
a
just
meeting
think it
and
was going to be
Kevin-
good waters?
I think so.
Yeah.
They've been watching too much TV. They're like,
Like,
this is
I could
gonna
do
be
this.
awesome.
Yeah, this is a rated 5. I don't even know what levels. We're going to go have fun.
That's so great. Yeah.
Well, Angela, we appreciate you being here. We have a really fun show lined
Oh
up.
my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
excited.
so excited.
Yep, it's
We'll
really
excuse
awesome
Natasha
people.
talking about busy months.
She's busy.
She's so busy that she had to tap out, and that's when we pull Angela in. So
Absolutely.
thanks for being here.
Yep, we love you.
Okay. Coming up next on Studio Chatter, we'll learn about the gourmet way. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We're taking a trip into the fine food zone, and we know you're going to love it. Let's welcome Bo Holwick and Carrie Brown from the Gourmet Way to the table.
Welcome, you guys.
I love your store. Like, I'm giddy that you're here.
I
Truly.
know, and Natasha is so sad that she can't be here, but she was able to.
But
book
I'm
you guys
happy
and
that she can't
we
be here.
are.
Because now I'm
Get to
here.
step up.
We get to partake.
So let's start about, tell people where you're located.
We're located, the best way we tell people is in between Handles and J-Dogs in Spanish
Perfect.
Fork.
Yep.
So everyone knows those places.
Okay.
No one knows the Gourmet Way yet, but they will.
Yeah,
Tell
so
us.
tell us what it is.
The Gourmet Way is a specialty retail and bakery. So basically it's two businesses mashed together. My mom, her business is Bellalicious Macarons, and she can probably say a little more about that. But our business, mine and my wife's, is the infused olive oils and balsamic vinegars, which if you've never had is a
Pull one of
pretty
those open.
eye-opening experience. Yeah. And in the store we have these small size bottles that are in bags here, and also larger bottles once you realize you can't live without them.
Okay, I can't
Where
live
Stacy
without
can't
them.
live without them.
So the coolest thing about coming into your store
Okay, how
is
pretty.
you give us, like, I call it a shot glass,
Yeah.
but they're just little
Little
cups.
sample cups. Yeah.
Those sample cups, and he pours them right into the little sample
Dish.
cup, and you just drink it straight up.
You just drink
Wow.
it.
Okay, you guys, it's delicious. I was like, oh, really? I'm just supposed to drink this? He's like, just drink it. I'm like,
That's what most
So
people
just
say.
this?
Is like they
Like
hold it
just
in the
straight
cup,
in?
and they're
Both
like,
of them.
Oh,
what am I
both of them
supposed to
kind
do
of
with this?
together.
So you're saying that he made you a drinker.
of balsamic.
So tell me this: do you need one for and the like both
So
to like
olive oil
really
and
have the
vinegar
full
are
flavor?
made
You know
to
what I
be
mean?
together. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one did you
You
get?
don't have to have them together, but so I mean, for instance, we got peach balsamic vinegar with the lemon olive oil. Peach is great by itself in many things. Lemon's great by itself in many things, but together they're awesome too.
So then the olive oil is flavored as well.
Yes.
Not just.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so they're both
Because
flavored.
like this one's blood orange,
Yes.
and then pomegranate. Oh my heavens!
Yeah, it's
that sounds divine.
one of all these are the more popular combinations here. So pomegranate, blood orange, and that's lime. I
And then
think.
this is strawberry balsamic
strawberry and
with
Tuscan
herb.
Oh, that's a good
Okay, so
these
how?
are great gift sizes,
Right.
like you said.
Yeah,
I bought the
exactly.
taller bottles, but these are perfect gifts, and
Yeah,
they're
and they
perfect
come in
with
like gifts like this and whatnot. So yeah.
your bread.
Focaccia bread. Focaccia bread is something that
Focaccia.
when
Okay,
we
we've gotta
started,
have a
I
little piece
said
of that.
I
Well,
have
It's
to.
not
yeah, it's
ready.
Not ready.
It's frozen still.
It's but we had to, it was one of the things I wanted in the store for sure, in the bakery, because we were doing the bakery. So focaccia bread, because I lived in Italy for a couple of years, and that's where I learned to love olive oils and balsamic vinegars, and then of course focaccia. So
You nail it on the bread.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just eat that
Focaccia
for
is
dinner.
the best.
It's-
You
It
can
truly
have
is.
focaccia anywhere, but come in the mornings right around between 11 and 12.
When
you
it's
can get
fresh.
a fresh brand right out of
You
the
guys,
oven.
it's heaven. It is so good.
So do
and
you
they're
help?
flavored with
does-
our olive oils. Actually, that's how we flavor our focaccias, is using our olive oils.
Oh,
Yeah, because focaccia is very uses olive oil to make focaccia, so we use our infused olive oils to make it.
so this isn't just a plain bread. We're
Right,
tasting.
yeah.
You're infusing
Oh
it.
my God.
with
And
the
their oils
flavors.
and balsamic is like lined up on a whole entire wall.
Where you
It's-
can just come and sample and
sample.
Right,
find
so
like
here
your
is
favorite.
6 different varieties, but in the store we have over 50 different varieties. So.
So how
someone
did you
who-
learn to make them?
We don't make them.
Okay.
We let the professionals do that. In basically, we have a supplier out of California, and they are the ones that have all the relationships with the groves and vineyards, different parts of the world. So vinegars have to come from Italy in order to be balsamic.
did
And the
not know
olive
this.
oils come from different parts of the world at different times of the year, just depending, just to keep it fresh. That's one of the vital parts of olive oil, which a lot of people don't know. When you're going to a grocery store, for instance, getting olive oil there, if you don't know, what I tell people is if you don't know where it's coming from or when it came from, chances are it's not as good as you think it is for you. So lots of hype about olive oil, right? Like olive oil is
Yeah, 'cause
excellent
it's-
for you.
'cause it's
got all
supposed to
these
be healthy for you.
nutrients. It is, if it's fresh.
If it's fresh.
And you know exactly where it's coming from.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an unknown law, basically, but it is a law that, for instance, you slap 100% extra virgin olive oil on the bottle,
Yes.
right? It's a law that you can't mix other oils or subpar oils with that when you put that label on there. But that law is not enforced.
Oh,
And so you basically have to have your own sources to know what you're getting. Because they can just stick that label on there and,
Okay.
no one knows.
So you guys
any
have
better,
gone to the good,
but, so yeah, it's all about knowing your
the
sources.
good people.
So good sources, and then you make the bread, so that's fresh.
Yes. Yeah, and,
And
we have
then-
other bread and
and
sweet.
yeah, let's talk about.
and tell us about
I mean, this
these.
looks like a big macaron.
These are Fat Max, and what we've done is we've
So
developed.
fat, P-H-A-T.
Yeah, so it's
Pretty harmless and
harmless
tasty.
and harmless.
Now,
and
when you say
tasty.
pretty harmless, I mean, it looks like 1,000 calories right there.
It's pretty harmless.
Okay, you should
Some things I'm drinking,
say it with
unless it's
with the
balsamic vinegar.
You know, it's sugar and cream and delicious.
All the
But
good things.
all the good stuff.
yeah, we've developed our custard ice creams, and we make those in the store, and we make our macaron shells, and we.
The macaron shells make the perfect ice cream sandwich.
So this is an
because
ice
of the
cream
texture.
sandwich.
Yeah, these are
Because of the
macaron ice cream
texture.
sandwiches,
Oh my
and
gosh.
then we have the regular macarons.
And look how pretty
look at
they
how
are.
gorgeous.
like, Pete, if you can see these
Yeah.
are beautiful.
So the beauty of that is, so we do a lot of handwork, right? Hand decorating in the kitchen, which is awesome. But this here, what you're seeing, is printed. It's an edible ink printer. So we can do business logos, birthday parties with different characters, names.
We can put your
that
face
kind of-
on.
I was
put
going to
your
say,
face
can you
on
put
it.
someone's face
Yeah,
on
we
it?
did that for.
Can you do Bob Ross?
Yes, we had a little boy. We had a little boy who wanted his birthday party for his class, and he wanted his face on there. So he said, "So then everybody can just eat my face." What's really
I'm
cute.
totally doing that. That is
that's
the
so
best
sweet.
idea.
They're great gifts, and they're great for if you're doing if you're a company that has. You're doing a marketing campaign and you're giving out gifts to
Right.
different clients. We can put your logo on them. And
What a great idea.
So, what month did you guys open up?
In November, like just before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so you're like only 6 months
6
in.
months, yep.
How do you feel like the reception or response has been here in Spanish Fork?
phenomenal. I mean, it's been great. It's, I mean, we luckily got in holiday season, so word started spreading fast because of that, just gift giving, you know, it's unique and it's consumable, right? So people, they can get it every year and it's a new flavor every year, right? It's just awesome.
And there are new flavors of macarons every month, so.
Yes,
What's your
12 different
favorite
flavors
flavor?
every month.
I don't make anything I don't like, is what I tell people. I like the more savory. We make a mango chili lime. That's really good. Or
Mango chili lime.
right now we have a honey cardamom and
Yep.
and then just we always have vanilla bean because it's the best you could ever find.
This looks like pistachio.
Yes.
That's a pistachio.
It's a pistachio fat
I could
mash,
really-
raspberry white chocolate, birthday cake, Heath Nutella.
You guys,
It's making my mouth water. So
Yeah,
I just
good
cannot wait to taste it, guys.
oh, you guys are so generous.
You got to come on
Yeah,
store
super
and
generous.
we'll give you the taste testing tour. The tour
Okay.
of flavor is what we
Yeah.
call it.
Well, we encourage all of our viewers to go check out the Gourmet Way. You will not be disappointed. Thanks for coming.
Hey,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Coming up next, we'll talk with a personal coach. Let's get motivated. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Here's a phrase you may not be familiar with: radical responsibility. Let's find out more about that. Say hello to Jessica Devenish. She's back here. She's a master certified coach and certified positivity practitioner. Welcome to the table.
Hi, that's a mouthful.
So that is
She said it. You said it well.
But that's
say it
like
well.
she's like a pie. Imagine, okay, Jessica, this is your life, a pie, and you have 8 pieces. Let's hear about all the pieces, and then we'll get back to this piece that we're talking to you about tonight.
All the pieces. There are so many
I feel like
pieces.
she's
really are.
16 pieces.
Let's
be.
stick with 8.
Okay.
We'll stick with 8
16 might be
due to
too
our
much.
time limit tonight.
Unless you add all the children and
Yes,
the
that's what I'm
dogs,
thinking.
they could all have their own.
Yep.
So the 8 pieces, so 25 years ago, that tells you. I did turn 50 this year.
Welcome
when
to
I-
the club.
When I was 25, I had my first daughter, my first child, and then we started 2 businesses in the same week. So I started
The same week you had your daughter?
Yes, it was just
Okay. Two.
looking back
Two at
now,
the
it's
same
kind of
week.
ridiculous. So my husband opened a construction company, and then I opened a collection I purchased a collection agency in the same week. So I did debt collections for almost 20 years, and then we brought in credit card processing somewhere in that because it just made sense. And then I sold out of the debt collection business to my family, and I took the credit card business with my husband. And then we did that solely only for, since 2014 until about 2020. And then I was asked to write the book, which you guys had me on before. I was asked to co-author a book about women being called to lead. And then I was asked to co-author a book about motherhood. And then my friend and I started a podcast. And so I just found myself
So
kind
who
of
are
like
these people asking you to write
ebbing
books? How do I
slowly.
avoid them?
If you have the information, they seek you.
Yeah,
Seek you out
Perfect.
soon.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
will.
And then, what is the other piece? 8 pieces.
Oh, your drinks.
Oh, I
your
do.
pink
I do
drink.
Plexus.
Plexus, yes.
Gut health.
And
Big
you've been doing that
believer.
for a couple years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that just, when something just comes into your life and it changes your life, and then your daughter, it changes her life, and then your niece, there's something to that. And
Yeah.
so I started sharing. And I'm a big believer in multiple streams of income, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So
and
that's kind of like where the pie.
But then
gets
West
started.
Studios, you just opened with your
Yes,
daughters. We
we
had them on a
opened.
couple of weeks ago.
And that is not my dream. That's my girl's
Right,
dream.
but
But
you're
it's my
helping.
dream to be part
You're
of
a
that
piece
with
of it.
them.
Yeah, right.
And support them through that. So that's been just
Okay. So now
super fun.
let's get to the pie now. The pie slice we're
the
going to
pie
talk
slice
about
now.
today.
The other slice to the pie is my husband is a Reiki master.
Yes.
Oh,
And so
interesting.
I love supporting him and helping that come to life, because part of why I became a coach is because of my energy experience, energy healing and emotional intelligence. And so watching him kind of lean into Reiki has been so fascinating.
I feel like we
Okay.
need to have him on.
You probably should.
I'm
I don't know if
interested
you would
in
get
it.
him on.
Let's
But
prep him.
maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
have him think on it.
So then we created what we call Devenish Duo. So if you go to devenishduo.com, you can kind of learn about all the things that we
Okay.
do. But what I'm really passionate about is coaching. So that's kind of how I became a certified coach.
That seems so overwhelming to me though. Like people are putting their lives in my hands and I'm supposed to tell them like what to do or how to do. So guide us into this.
Okay,
Like,
so that
coach us. Wait
so
a minute,
that
coach us.
that's where the switch happens. Like I am a consultant is somebody you hire to tell you what to do.
right.
Right? If I come
Right.
in and I want to teach you how to create a better culture in your business, I'm going to give you a roadmap and show you things.
And
But
then you do the
really,
change.
A coach is I'm not doing it, you're doing the work. A good
You're just
coach
helping to
Is
help
seeing
them
where
see
they're
where they need to be.
Yeah.
Right.
A good coach asks powerful questions.
Uh-huh.
A consultant comes in and just gives you advice. And a lot of times, people don't need expertise. They need courage, or they need like powerful questions to find their own insight.
That's
Because
very
just like
true.
Reiki or coaching, like I believe that we all have our own answers. There's nothing
We just need
outside
someone
of
to
us
ask
that's
it
going to
and
give
pull
us
it.
what we have inside. Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
So that's why I talk about radical responsibility.
Okay.
Is because what I do is I ask powerful questions that give you your own insight so that you find radical responsibility to create a life create a life by design. That's the name of my whole coaching community, is Life by Design.
And this is one-on-one, right?
I was
do you do
doing
group?
one-on-one for about 3 years, and
Oh,
now
okay.
I just launched my coaching community, so it's group coaching.
Oh, cool.
I do
So
very
is it
little
like online,
one-on-one.
like groups?
And I
Okay.
just launched it. I just
So
started
I am
launched it.
getting your Wednesday emails.
Oh yeah, so I started Wednesday Wisdom emails, and I did that just out of necessity because I felt like I had a voice to share.
Okay, so is that having to do with your coaching?
Kind of.
Okay.
I mean, it lets people know, it gets them a feel of who I am,
Yeah.
and what I'm about, and what I teach, and then they might decide, hey, I want to work with her.
Yeah.
I resonate with her. That
So
kind of thing.
let's say the three of us, well, we're not, like you have the group, you pull them in, but what if we're all coming with different questions, but you're tell us.
So that's
about
the
that.
fascinating part. I think that the foundations are all the same. I mean, we all have a story. We all have things that happen to us. I mean, we have a story. We have things that we don't have control over. And a lot of times those stories, they define who we are. And so what's fascinating about group coaching is if you sit and tell me about something that's going on with a daughter or a colleague, and we talk through coaching and ask you questions, she gets a profound experience and she gets a profound experience because there's some kind of relationship or experience in their life that ultimately across the board collectively resonates.
Well,
So
and
even if
especially
you're not
with-
getting
especially with
coached.
stories, I think people resonate with stories too.
And then maybe the things
And-
that they don't dare talk
Ask.
about, yes, someone else does, and then it's like, oh, there's a piece of my answer. There's a piece of my coaching.
This sounds
that I
like
needed
you're
to hear.
helping empower people too, because like I noticed my kids the other night were kind of wanting the world to change for them, and I'm like, no, you need to switch on. You're the captain and take the wheel, and
And sometimes
and it
that's
feels
scary.
kind of like that's
It is
what
like
you're
that.
trying to do for
Because
people.
circumstances are neutral. It's how we feel about the circumstances.
Our
that creates the emotion,
perspective
our
on it.
perspective, our
Yeah.
experience. Because normally, like, we don't see the world like as it is. We see it as we are.
Right.
and what it means to us.
Totally.
Which is so interesting. Like, if you don't love yourself, isn't that difficult to love the world? Mm-hmm. So you have to have that self-love to give love to others.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm coaching people who are lacking in self-love and self-confidence. And sometimes I'm coaching somebody who has just hit all of their goals and their successes and they're really excited, but they don't have a community of people cheering them on.
Oh, okay.
Everyone around them is like, well, who are you to think you can do that? And, so
Yeah.
it's just, it spans both spectrums
Right.
and everybody's experience lifts each other up from the same.
Is this for men and women or just women? Okay.
Men and women.
And do you just have one group, or do you have like, oh, my group size is 8, and then once I get 8 more, I start another group?
No,
Like, what's
there's no limit on the groups. There
Okay.
can be hundreds of people. And I
Okay.
do some one-on-one,
Okay.
but very little because I just feel like the bandwidth is minimal.
Okay.
I can't work with
And
as
I'm
many
also
people.
guessing it's all online. Mm-hmm. Okay. Which
Yep.
is so
I have a coaching platform,
now.
so there'll be monthly workshops. We do meditations because
Okay.
I'm a little woo-woo.
I love woo-woo. I love that.
And I really love when people are scared of meditation because it's just
Then it
profound.
gets
and
It's a
Very
learning
exciting.
curve.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I finally learned it, and I'm like, oh,
I don't think I
I'll
have
do
enough
all the
patience
talking and you're just
for
going to
that.
sit and listen,
Yes.
yeah.
But I
So,
do.
but yeah, we have workshops, we have one-on-one coaching, and what else was I going to say? Anyway.
Well, tell us
all kinds
if
of
our
things.
listeners are like, oh, I really could use this in my life. What's the best way for people to find out more about this program?
Well, if they go to jessicadevonish.com, then they'll find out everything. There's 3 lanes of coaching that I offer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's all one group, but they all get different access to me. based on the
Okay.
channel that you choose.
So that's probably different pay ranges
Yeah,
as well.
the basic
or-
is $77 a month.
Okay.
The Inner Circle, which gives you closer access to me through a Slack channel,
Oh,
Monday
okay.
through Friday, 9 to
Oh.
4, because life doesn't happen just once a week. Life happens
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
That's like a $277 a month. And then if you want to dive all in and you're ready to just commit to the whole year, it's $3777 for the whole year.
Oh, okay.
Because it takes about a year of profound inner work to get where you want to go.
Oh, wow. This
So-
is intense, and you're still doing all these other slices.
I know. She's
Your
amazing.
capacity is amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Right? 16 pieces. That's
I
what I
always
say.
laugh because you're right up there. You're always doing.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stace
no,
is doing
I
too. I
feel like I have 3 slices.
And I was
You
like,
have. Oh, Jessica, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for
being
having
here.
me.
Good
Yeah.
energy, positive energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Coming up, it's time for the kids to be outside playing. How do you help keep them safe? That's next. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. School is out and the kids are busy playing. How do you keep them safe? With some good ideas, welcome Megan Johnson and Amanda Porter from Spanish Fork Hospital.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
We'd love having you here.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you. We love educating the community and improving their health, and we've been open 2 years now. And we have some exciting news. We 2-year process just got trauma certified.
No way.
That's
a big deal.
So really for the community, that is a great resource to have. And Amanda is our trauma program coordinator, our manager, and so she has a big role. And really, she was vital to the success and the designation of this trauma. And really, what that means is that we have the resources within our hospital to give our trauma patients the best care possible, and then either determine, do we keep them here at Spanish Fork Hospital or send them to a higher level of care.
Okay, because we don't have ICU yet, right?
We don't have the ICU
Okay, so
yet.
you can determine?
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yes.
Yes.
We're on our
It's
way.
gonna
We're
happen.
getting there. Yes.
But trauma coming out of the canyon, we were just talking about
Yeah.
that. It's kind of a scary place up
It is.
there.
It's really
And so
scary.
I imagine this is a place where we need it.
Yes.
Immediate
Yes,
care.
and for the community to know that we have these resources.
So what
it's
does that
huge.
mean, that you're trauma certified?
Do you, Amanda?
So it means we have gone through the process of gathering all of our resources so that we are able to provide emergent care for patients and make diagnosis and get them to where they need to go to get the proper care they need.
Oh, wow. And that could be anywhere like keeping them, moving them onto Utah Valley, or even up to like the U or primary children's.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And so it's huge. And really, when you think of trauma, we are going into trauma season. This is
So there's a
summer.
season.
There is absolutely
I just
a
read
trauma
that in our
season.
notes.
Everybody's
out doing things
Because
so
we're doing
much
more.
Yes,
Is that what
we're,
it is?
We're out and we're active in the community, and this is really when the number of traumas for us in a hospital start to rise.
So we start to get stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right?
how can we
Okay.
how
We're
can
not
we be safe?
using our brain.
We're not using our brains.
I know. Can
Or
we just check
protecting
that
it.
out?
Yes. Yes. So
I'm not going to lift it because that might just slide right off.
So is that the consistency, or tell us about this connection?
So this is similar to what our brains are like, and so we really want our patients to be safe. We would rather have them safe than be seen in our hospital. So it's really important for us, for children and for adults, to wear helmets, keep our brains protected.
Are our brains this consistency, like this soft? Do you know?
They are very soft. They're not
They
maybe
are?
quite this soft,
Okay, but they're
yeah,
I
they
would
are
have thought
soft.
they would be a little,
Like muscly?
a little more robust.
I thought it was more about personality. Some people have a hard head.
But when you talk about brains, I mean, really, we only have one. And one of the number one injuries when you look into summer is head injuries. And it's also one of the number one most preventable injuries. And so when you talk about bikes and getting out and active, having a helmet on can really be a matter of life and death, really.
Okay.
And so, talking about the helmet safety, proper safety, when do you replace a helmet? Those are all
important conversations that you should be having, and just assuring that when you go out and about, that it's not just bicycles, right? It's motorbikes, it's
Like
ATVs, it's
scooters.
scooters. It's, you know, there's a lot of things that we need to be wearing helmets for, and making sure that we're protecting our brains.
Well, I kind of feel like the kids sometimes will just pull a bike or scooter out of the garage and then they just kind of take off down the street, which I feel like we feel like it's maybe harmless, like nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, they're just riding a bike slowly.
Right?
So
But you're saying all the time, right?
Yes, if it has wheels, it doesn't matter what speed you're going. The recommendation is to wear a helmet.
Okay, so parents need to enforce this. No one else is going to.
Yeah, off the
It's just-
curb.
This is on the parents.
Yeah, and you really just never know. I mean, you could just be going 2 blocks to a friend's house, and that car is going to come out and not see you.
Yeah,
And
backing out of driveways,
You're going to
that's
hit a
scary.
rock, and you're going to flip over. You really never know.
Well, and as adults, we need to be wearing them as
We-
well.
we
I
need
think
to be
we
leading by
protect
example.
the children,
Yeah.
right? And then we're like, oh, but I'm good. I rode a bike for many years. I
So
got
what's
this.
the difference in some of the helmets? Like, are some of them safer than others?
Yeah, so it's really best to get a helmet that's right for the sport that you're going to be doing. So these 2 in the front are bicycle helmets.
Okay.
And you can look for a sticker that's either by Snell or CPSC. Those are safe and help keep us safe. This helmet is for motorcycles.
It's got more
and
padding you
they
can
have,
see in there.
Yeah, they are designed specifically for sports, but there are helmets for horseback riding and for any of the kind of sports that you can do.
But horses don't have wheels.
They don't.
Just
but
kidding,
They can
but
go
they
fast.
are.
in motion. Yes.
Yes,
They can send you for a.
They can
I
send
had
you.
a horse accident actually a few years ago, and I had a helmet. This horse took off running on a full run, could not stop it. I also had my video camera go on my GoPro, and I'm like, stop. Anyways, he decided to go this way, and I went that way, and yeah, I had my helmet, and so
So
The brain was
fine.
protected.
what kind of helmet did you choose?
So it's a
horse-
equestrian. It's an
Oh, okay.
equestrian helmet, and it does look kind of funny because we had a cowboy hat made over it.
I was going to say, how did the
so it
cowboy
looks
hat
like a
fit?
10-gallon cowboy hat, but we had them. They're required where we went horse riding, which is good.
Yeah.
You should have them. And I've been off horses enough times that
that you believe in.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that reminds me, what other activities during the summer do we need to be careful of that would be housed under you guys?
Yeah, so there's water safety. That's really important. So if you're out around water, it really needs to be a supervised activity for children that are under 14. We want to just keep them away from, it doesn't need to be a lot of water to prevent, to be a
So
problem.
we're not
for a
just
patient.
talking raging rivers, we're
No.
talking all sorts of waters.
Well, and we've
Mini
just
pools
done
in
the splash
backyard.
pads. Like all the grandkids are getting some of those, and even that for a little toddler, probably,
Well,
right?
even just slips, trips, falls in the wet areas, can cause injuries.
Yeah.
14 and under, we're talking about life jackets and safety and just being aware and not taking your eyes off kids when there's a pool or water in the areas. We look about playground safety. Trampolines are huge. And so lots of things to just be thinking about as you're going out and heading out this summer.
ATVs and motorcycles are also some of our larger ones.
On
that-
Mother's Day, my brother-in-law
Four-wheelers.
came over to our house on a brand new motorcycle, and he had just left my mother-in-law's, and she's maybe 2 miles away, and we're all like, "Be safe!" And he's like, "Don't worry, I have my helmet." And he starts backing out of the driveway, and he has, I think, just his baseball cap on. We're like, "Your helmet!" And he's like, "Well, I'm just going back to Mom's." And the next day, my mother-in-law called or came over and told my husband, my brother-in-law lives in Salt Lake, and a woman ran him off the road, ruined the bike. He just got road rash, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And my husband's been in a horrible motorcycle accident before. Was just wearing his ball cap. These save lives.
Yeah, they really do.
They really do.
And it's never just like that quick trip, right? That's
No.
usually when it could happen.
Yeah.
So you need to be careful of that.
And one thing really, as we head into summer, I mean, you all know Utah's 100 deadliest days on the road. Seatbelts are so important. Seatbelts truly save lives, just like helmets do. So when you're heading out and about, just make sure everybody has their seatbelts on.
Something interesting about that when my son was taking driver's ed, because I always thought, well, I'm wearing mine, and sometimes teenagers when they're like, well, he's wearing his, but somebody else might not be. I didn't know that when you're in a wreck, somebody else since they're not
Can be like
hold down,
projectile.
they can actually kill you flying around in the car.
Oh.
So that's why you want everyone, not just like, okay, Mom, I'll wear my seatbelt. No, you need to make sure everyone has their seatbelts on. I didn't know that.
I didn't know
They
that
showed a
either.
video of a guy that was in a passenger seat, and by the time the wreck was over, he had moved to the driver's and all the way to the back.
Oh boy.
But
That's scary.
imagine an adult man flying around the car and hitting a toddler or hitting a kid.
Yeah.
So that's
Is there anyone on staff that can help with car seats being installed?
So we, our labor and delivery nurses have to be able to do car seat checks before infants
Okay.
and newborns can leave the hospital. And then we're also collaborating with the Utah Department of Health, and
Okay.
they randomly do car seat checks throughout the community. We have collaborated with them to do one at the hospital in September. I don't have the specific date,
Okay.
but I know we will have one coming up, and we can let you guys know about that too.
Yeah, that's
important.
awesome.
It's hard, like being the grandma, and I have 2 different car seats, but getting them in, ooh, that's a
It's
slight
tricky.
workout.
I'm like, do I go through here? Or
and
do
then
we
just
really
the
need to
thought
do
of if there's
this?
an accident and I don't
And I
this
didn't put it in
thing
right?
Oh.
And just the fact that they're moving as you're trying to get them in there.
Oh yeah.
Makes it a lot more difficult.
And then is a harness the right way? Too tight, snug?
an
I want to
alligator might
loosen
be
it.
easier to put in there.
yes.
Kid, all this is just really good.
Very helpful.
Okay,
Thanks for joining us.
The Stop Bleed classes, really quick.
Yes.
Is there something quick about that?
Yeah, we offer Stop the Bleed at Spanish Fork Hospital on the first Wednesday of every month from 6 to 7. Preventing bleeding or stopping bleeding is the best way to prevent death in trauma situations. So it's an opportunity that we have, and anyone's welcome to come.
So when you think about the sports and all the activities out there right now, hemorrhaging, right? We want
Right.
to stop anybody from dying from hemorrhaging. That's what this class will teach you. It's free. It's on us. Offered once a month. It's
So you
1
teach them how
hour.
to use like tourniquets and stuff?
Yep.
My son
Love
has
it.
one of those, and he's like, how do you use this? I'm totally going to have him come
Yes.
Yeah.
to this class.
First Wednesday.
First Wednesday?
of every month from
Yes.
Every
6 to 7.
Yep.
And where do you find
So they can just reach out to Amanda.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can leave with you. We have a QR code you can sign in and right from our hospital website.
Oh, cool.
Thanks,
We
ladies,
love
for
Spanish
coming.
Fork Hospital.
We're so glad you're here.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Studio Chatter, the Miss Utah competition is nearly here, and there is so much to do. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. After a busy year as Miss Spanish Fork, Grace Ahinger is busy now preparing for the upcoming Miss Utah competition. Grace, welcome back. Again.
This is my 4th time here. Can you believe that? This is my 4th mug.
You got a set.
Well,
You can move out and start your kitchen
I
now.
know, literally. She could come in with Studio
anything
Chatter mugs.
We're going to give you a punch pass next year.
Come in. check,
Please.
check.
True. Yes.
Grace, you're
Okay.
like there. What
I
have you
know.
been doing to prep?
I'm kind of like a chicken with my head chopped off.
Okay.
Right
Oh,
now.
I
I'm just-
imagine so much.
There is so much. We just got my wardrobe all prepped and ready. Finally,
what? This
literally
sounds fun.
2 weeks before, you guys. I mean, it's been a work in progress, but we
How
finally
many
got it.
outfits do you have to have?
Oh my word. So we have my interview outfit, evening gown. We have talent, which I'm very excited about my talent.
Are you
outfit.
performing your same talent that you performed at the 2023 Miss Smash Fork?
So it's like the
Greatest
same
Showman?
talent, but a different song.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Right, that's what I meant.
Right,
Will
yeah.
it be the same?
No, it'll be
Different song.
Different. We can't know.
I know.
Can you
it's a
just
surprise.
tell us right here on Studio Chatter?
We won't tell anyone.
What do you want to know?
We want to know the song.
The name of the song? Yeah. It's called Broken Glass. And I don't want to give too much away, but my outfit matches the song.
You're wearing broken glass. You heard it here on Studio Chatter.
We're making we're making her outfit.
We smashed them on the ground.
She's got a lot of trust in us.
No, but I have my talent outfit and I have a lot of ramp gowns, which is like what you wear when they give out awards at the end of
Okay,
the competition.
okay.
I have to get something for the little gala afterwards and for Lindsay's farewell brunch
Oh, my.
and arrival.
Do you have a pajama party? So do you have to have
They
pajamas?
actually changed it this year, so it's a 70s disco themed party.
Oh
instead of
my
pajamas.
heavens,
So
I love
there's
it.
that too.
And you have to come up with something, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I
then
actually got that outfit today.
Don't they do fitness now? So you're
That
gonna
too.
be. So what's your fitness like? Are you all in the same thing like what we
No,
had
so
this year?
our sponsor is Rebel Athletic for all of Miss America, and so we we had to pick something from their online store, and so we're
yay.
all going to be repping Rebel Athletic. We got to choose whatever we want, so we
that's
won't all
nice.
be wearing the same thing, but it'll all be
It'll
Rebel Athletic.
coordinate.
Yes,
So
and I also have my Show Me Your Shoes
Yes.
outfit, which you guys.
What
show
is
me-
it?
It's what is it?
Yeah, what's your outfit?
So
What's
I'm
your
actually going to be the Spanish Fork River Queen, which
Oh!
is so funny right now. And
Are you going to be muddy or clear?
clear? In fact, I think I was talking to like Pete or Travis, and they're like, you should get little mini sandbags and put them all on your shoe. And I was like, it's a little late for that, but I like the idea.
Sandbag earrings.
I know, just little bags. But yeah, it'll be super fun. I got these fancy shoes, and it might be fun if we decorated our own shoes.
No way. Is that what this is all for?
Pete! Oh my gosh, the stress is on.
Okay, I don't know who wants what. We have a silver one. Okay,
My
I
favorite
need
color
red.
is also red. Is there more red?
Twins. There's 2 red, 2 silver.
I'll do a silver.
Okay,
But Grace, which one do you want?
I'm good with whatever, Stacy.
Me and
'Cause you're
Grace
really
are going
not
to do
gonna wear
silver.
these, huh?
I might.
That is a high
Paprika.
Yes, paprika. It's hot and pretty.
Spicy.
Yes,
So
spicy.
what? We are needing to decorate our shoe with a theme or
Well,
just whatever?
I guess I heard last minute that this will be judged, so no
Oh
pressure.
my heavens.
No pressure at
So
all.
can you tell us about what yours will look like for Show Me the Shoes?
Yes, so my shoe is actually silver, funny enough.
Oh, okay.
And it's one of those shoes that's kind of got like a ballet vibe where it goes up your leg, like crisscrosses.
Okay.
And it goes up to my knee, and then we're getting like fish, and we're putting them all up along my leg as if they're coming up and saying hi to me.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Are you thinking this all through on your own, or do you have a team that helps
I
you,
have
or do
a
you
lot
Google
of
this?
I have a lot of help. Like
Okay.
my mom has kind of been the mastermind behind my
Okay.
shoe. She'll run stuff by me. She'll be like, Grace, do you like this? And if I say yes, then it's kind of a go.
Okay,
but
then
if
it
I
comes-
nix it, then
okay.
it's yeah. But I have a lot of help. Our neighbors are
Behind
helping
every
out.
good woman is a good mother.
I agree 100%.
Yep.
The
So
wire cutters.
these ones right here.
Yes.
We're gonna be passing each other.
Mine's
tools.
already failing.
I know, same. I'm not good at this.
Okay.
All that's in my head is just around the river bend.
There's your song. There's your song.
If they ask you to sing a song, Grace, you'll have one.
You guys, I don't sing. I told you that on my first day here at Studio
Oh,
Chatter.
boy.
You were like,
That's
do
weird, we
something,
don't
and I was like,
remember.
I don't sing, you guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
I wanna
you do.
ask, what are you?
With your hands, you
That's
sign.
true, that's true.
Right?
I
Yes.
can't imagine that this is not a little bit scary. So what part of all of this is like, "Ooh, I'm a little nervous for this part?
Yeah, no, so I'm not gonna lie, like I try to avoid being like, I'm terrified, even though I say that like at home,
Right,
or like I'm
okay.
nervous because I don't want
'Cause
to
the
have that
thoughts in your head.
mentality.
Yes.
I'd rather say, I'm so excited, even if
Yeah,
I'm not.
no, I get it.
So I would have to say the thing I have some nerves for would probably just be, I guess, having the best experience possible. I've heard that Miss Utah Week is really, really hard, and I'm
Yeah.
sure that it is 100%.
Like mentally and stuff, yeah.
But I also really want to make it like a really fun experience, and so that's kind of going to be my mindset going in, and I just want to have fun with the girls and not worry too much about
The outcome per se,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
enjoy the
Maybe if it's
process.
about
And I don't
like,
wanna worry
the
about every little
process
thing.
and like the positive vibe, then
Yes.
it just happens.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And so I'm trying not to be nervous over
Stacey,
I'm
that's
just
what I
slightly
said.
burning myself. I'm
Megan
okay.
should have maybe stayed here.
Both thumbs.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Stick it in the water. Stick it in
this
your
was
water.
a bad idea.
No, I'm just
There's a
saying.
steam coming out.
Just around the river bend.
Shove it in there.
We should have gotten like gloves. I don't know.
Well, maybe these will help. These glasses.
Okay, Grace,
now I'm
what
getting
is the
blue over.
one thing that you're most excited to like see or do or?
I am
Up
super
there.
excited to perform my talents.
Yeah, you should be.
When you do
Your
that,
talent is
you
awesome.
look like you're really enjoying it.
So
Yes.
I actually love it.
Yeah, you can tell.
I could do it all day. And it wasn't at first like that when I first started signing. I was
Really?
like, get me off this stage. But then I did my Dare to Love tour where I signed every other day in front of a crowd of hundreds of kids. And then doing it at Miss Spanish Fork, I was like, I love this so much. And it brings me a lot of joy. So I'm really excited
It brings
to do
me
that.
a lot of joy.
Grace, I will
yeah,
be there
I love
that
it.
night.
It makes me
cheering you on.
cry.
Good. Guys, don't cry. I cried the last
I've got
time I
some more
signed.
glue.
Well, I bet.
I made myself cry. Those tears were fake. 100%.
Were they?
I'm just that good.
Well, you were good because they were believable. Okay?
It was as good
It
as
was
when you
so
won
good.
your crown.
They were real.
It
I'm
was
just
so
kidding.
good.
So do you room with another?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I room with Miss Pioneer Valley, Natalie Edwards, and I am super, super excited. They do it like number 1 rooms with 2 and 3 rooms with 4 and so on. And so
Okay.
I'm number 3 and she's number 4. And so we just got put together and I'm really excited for our little group. It's gonna be so.
So is this a
So have you
normal
kinda
hotel
talked?
room?
Yeah.
And there's 2 contestants
Girls.
in there with
Yeah.
all their garb.
Yep.
Wow.
It's
Oh
gonna
boy.
be quite the experience.
Oh,
I'm very
boy.
excited though.
Oh, as you should be.
I know, I'll
Because
try
think
not
of
to be
how many
crowded.
women would love this experience.
I know. I mean, only 40, 50 girls out of the entire state get to go. It's a big
So
honor.
just to be
big
there,
deal.
and I know that people say that, just to be there is an honor, but it really is.
Yeah, it
I mean,
really
of
is.
all the women out there that have competed,
I know, to
and that
end up
you're in
there.
that top part,
Yeah.
even that is just so
But I
impressive.
think you represent our city so
well.
thank
Yeah,
you.
you
That's
did a
one thing
really,
I
really
love.
stinking amazing job.
Oh, you guys. Well, I had
We're not
an
just saying
amazing
that.
machine behind me. And I loved seeing you ladies all the time at all the events. You guys
We had
were
a good
like
time.
My hype squad. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're like you are performing at this high, fast-paced, go all the time, and then do you feel like it's you
Come down?
You probably haven't really come down because you're still prepping for something.
Yeah, I'm
huge.
still prepping. It's been a while since like I've dressed like this. It's been a few weeks, which is like typically I dress like this all the time as Miss Spanish Fork.
Oh,
so
yeah.
coming over here, I was like, I've kind of missed
Getting all
being
dressed
around.
up.
Gussied
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yes, my mom would say.
Gussied up.
But it is fun, and it kind of
it
brings that
I'm like,
presence
okay.
about you, right?
Yeah,
Again,
it
yeah,
makes me
like
feel
I'm
good
a
about
queen.
myself.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow. I don't know how yours are coming, but this is great.
Yours looks so cute though. What's your theme?
Oh my
What is your inspiration? I'm dying to know.
Fly high.
I haven't looked up to see
Okay.
you guys.
Wait, that's really cute. Stacy, you're making her
Stealing
broken
my
glass
ideas.
uni.
This is gonna
You
be.
guys, I don't
Yeah.
know. I have nothing on my shoe.
If you want me to design your shoes for your performance,
Yes,
just let
she's
me know.
available.
that sounds
Men-
good.
Oh.
Oh my
Minimal
heck.
charge.
Your shoe is like my CSI in a shoe with the
Oh,
big
good
heart
point.
on the back.
Okay, ladies, why don't we take a break?
Okay.
Take a break.
Well, we need to close up the show, wrap it up. But Grace, would you sit with us
Yes.
through the final?
I
We've
would love
never
to.
had anyone sit with us.
We
through the
really
final
haven't.
one.
This is a big.
This is a first.
This
We've
is
never
big
had
too.
someone
Guys.
surprise us with all this.
I am all
and sit
about
with us.
firsts. What can I say?
Okay,
Let's do it.
We'll wrap it up. Give us a few more minutes with these shoes, and there's more studio chatter coming up. Welcome back. What did we learn, ladies? We had a good show, right?
We had a great show.
Are you glad you were here?
I loved being here.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try
So
some
much
good
gourmet way. I cannot believe that I haven't been there yet.
I can't believe between segments we haven't broken up our macarons.
Oh,
and
I know.
tried them.
My mouth is still watering, and I'm hungry for
You
them.
guys, everyone go try it. You'll love it. I promise.
Spanish Fork Hospital, super proud of them, being
I
trauma
love that we can say
certified.
we have a hospital.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still love that we can
Yep.
say that.
And that we know, like, the head nurse administrator that
Yeah.
just comes in and
Anytime.
loves us and shares all of her wealth of information.
This is
Yeah,
that
they are.
community feel that I love
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Super great. And then let's see, we got
Oh, and
to
Jessica,
Yep.
the coach.
Yes.
Positivity,
Positivity.
radical.
bring that to us today.
What was the word?
Responsibility.
Radical responsibility.
Is that what it is?
Do you like that
Being
term, Grace?
I do. It sounds
responsible
good.
for yourself.
Rolls right
Being
off.
radical about that.
Radical
Yeah.
responsibility. Have either of you, or you would maybe have done it, have used a coach, like a life coach?
I never have. No.
I feel like I have a lot of women around me that I
defer and refer to.
I do
that I
too.
feel like are kind of like my life
It would be
coaches.
interesting to have like a real coach to just be like,
Yeah.
what about this? And then be like, oh, wow, I've never
I feel like
thought
they'd
of
just
that.
be like, honey, okay, it's gonna take a
How did you make it this far in life?
Right? Okay. Yeah, you do. You need the year.
After the interview, they're like,
I'll just bring my shoe.
Well, speaking of shoes, Grace,
Yes,
what a fun
Grace.
activity.
Yes, this was a lot of fun. Like, look at this, you guys.
Okay.
This will be fun to clean up.
So we have we have a competition.
Yes.
So I just decided how we're going to do it. We're going to go around and vote, and you cannot vote for yours. You have to vote for one of
Do
the
we,
other three.
when it's our turn, how do we say the theme of our shoe?
Oh,
When do we
let's
say
start.
it?
Oh, should we do that? Introduce
Grace,
our shoe?
let's start with you. Name your shoe, and we'll go in a circle, and then everyone will have to vote.
There have been a lot of good ideas shared today about bleeding and broken glass, and those are awesome. But I'm going to go with simplicity as the keystone of all elegance because it's very simple and it's
Simplicity.
beautiful.
Oh.
So that's my
Simplicity.
top that.
Okay, top that, Ange.
I am going to
Here it comes.
fly high.
Here it comes.
High away. Okay. All your dreams, all your goals, your coaching, fly high
Show
away.
that, because that's where I'm
Yeah,
most
that's-
impressed. Pearls
Look at
down
that.
the hill.
That is beautiful.
Good
We're gonna
job,
fly from the
Ange.
front and the back.
Wow. I'm going to
right.
wear this
Stunning.
to church on Sunday. Okay.
Oh,
Angela, let's hear
Wow. Yeah.
a little
I'm
bit.
dying.
What is the name of your shoe?
this is not simplicity.
There's so many other
This
words.
shoe is going to get you through all of the holidays, including Halloween.
Find
And these are
extremely
jingle bell
funny.
lights.
They make noise and
headlights.
walk.
These can be multi-purpose headlights, or they can be blind feeler.
If you're in the dark.
If you're in the dark and your headlights go out, they can be feelers.
I feel like it's a little animalish with the feathers and the feelers.
Sex kind of vibe to it.
She's had a lot of puppies at her house
Yes,
recently.
yes.
That's what it is. Now, Stacy,
Yeah, you.
Okay,
counsel
I'm
mine.
dying.
Tell us.
Is somewhat. Mine is that diamonds are a girl's best friend. And then there's Botox. And Angela gave the bright idea that these are all the needles to go into your face
That's how many you're gonna need.
Right?
with the diamonds.
Yeah.
And then the reverse side is after Botox.
Yeah,
you
nice
are
and smooth.
Ooh.
Wow.
We're having a lot of fun with this. Okay, Grace,
Am I voting?
we're all gonna, you get one vote.
Okay.
This is hard.
Yeah. Okay. After much deliberation, I have decided to. Just chill. No. Okay. I can't do this. Okay.
Fly high, high.
I'm gonna have to say fly high. Just the name
It's
of
all
it.
in the
It got
concept,
me.
right?
It did. It was genius. That's my vote.
Fly away.
Fly high. High
High away.
Angie,
Not just high.
It's your vote,
High
but
away.
you can't vote for yourself, honey.
Yeah.
Right? Well, my vote is wow.
I'm afraid to touch it.
This makes me happy. This makes me want Botox.
We'll just put
This
away.
makes me want Grace to win. At Miss
Oh!
Universe. There we go.
Stop.
Grace.
You
Kiss
guys.
up, kiss up.
I already
Angela.
voted. She can't sway me.
My vote?
Yes.
This is really hard.
It is.
So hard. I'm gonna vote for Stacy's.
Yes! Okay, then it's
Stacy,
my
who are you
turn.
going to vote for?
Oh no.
I think the one that's made me laugh the most would be Angela's. I mean, it's a seasonal after seasonal after seasonal.
With its little
It's
feelers.
a shoe that keeps on giving.
It
you.
really does.
It really does.
It's made me laugh since when I was so engaged on mine, and 5 minutes later I looked up and I thought, what
What
the
is she
heck
making?
is that going on there?
Right.
So the winner is
It's a
Angela, Angie, Grace, and Stacy.
All equal ladies.
Genius.
Everyone gets to go home with a trophy.
Yes, we're all winners. Okay, and then I have one last quick thing for you guys as we're talking about Miss Utah
Do they
and
go with their
stuff.
shoes?
Yeah, actually they could. But I don't know if you're gonna go to Show Me Your Shoes or whatever night you're going to. You plan to go to Miss Utah week. I just thought you might want something sparkly to rep
you're
with.
gorgeous!
It's got my headshot, so there's no confusing who is in my squad. Does that make sense?
Oh my God.
Grace, this is
There's one
gorgeous.
for you.
gorgeous
you guys are
Grace.
mine.
We
You
love
guys
you.
are mine. No one else's.
It matches
I love
my
you
shoe.
guys. Yes, it does. It matches all of the shoes because I'm
That's
wearing
true. Red and
It's
silver.
gorgeous.
Grace, you've done an amazing job for us.
We're so proud of
We're
you.
so proud of you.
I love you.
And we
We-
wish you all the best. They're going to kill it.
I will do my best to
Yep.
represent this.
You
I
will.
know.
You
You
will
will.
be beautiful, amazing, articulate, talented.
Yes.
all
Thank
of it.
you.
But enjoy
Just
it.
enjoy
And
it.
thank you
every
for
moment.
crafting with me.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Crafts
Yes.
with Grace.
Okay,
Fly
well,
high, high away.
oh boy.
Hi.
Hi away.
We better cut the show right off now before it gets any further. Thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the conversation. If you learned something new, please tell a friend about us.